Welcome back to the Goku Report, and welcome back for a new special top 10 list. And this time we are looking at specifically in order of their 10 major studio albums. We are looking at arguably one of the biggest of the big four. Decided to wear, though, the only one of the big four that I personally have a shirt of for Megadeth. But we are looking and ranking from best to worst, or rather, worst to best, best-selling Metallica albums. So we will be excluding things like the S&M album, also excluding Garage Inc., as well as, obviously, Lulu. So with that said, we'll be starting in out of the 10 Metallica albums. First coming in 10th place based on sales released in 2016. Hardwired to Self-Destruct, which arguably has some superb and great songs, specifically my personal favorite, probably Moth to the Flame, though Spit Out the Bone is another really good one. But Hardwired to Self-Destruct sold an estimated 3,140,000 copies, by far the lowest selling of the 10 major studio albums. Next, we see a decent little jump. Coming at number 9, which I'll be showing in a future edition of Pickups, but coming in at the 9th best-selling Metallica album, Saint Anger. Yes, now strangely over time has gone on, I have come to actually appreciate Saint Anger a lot more than I used to. It has actually grown on me over time, and I personally think more people should give the album an actual fair shot. Coming in at number 9 is Saint Anger, released in 2003, selling an estimated 5,050,000 copies, which is still relatively very good, but then again, pretty much anything with Metallica's name, for the most part, will sell very well, with the exception of Lulu. Coming at number 8 is, in my opinion, one of the most consistent beginning albums released by Metallica. Coming at number 8 is Death Magnetic, released in 2008, selling an estimated 5,330,000 copies. Then we go to number 7, released in 1983. It was Metallica's debut album. And of course, if you don't know early Metallica, coming in number 7 is Kill 'Em All. A heck of a way to debut, in my opinion. Definitely one of the hardest hitting debut metal albums, pure and simple. Now, sadly, audio quality has not aged great on the album. It's aged very badly, but given it was released in 1983, it can be excused. But the album would actually go on today to have sold over 8.5 million copies. So, arguably, Kill 'Em All, very successful, very key, definitely important to, in general, thrash metal, and a heck of a debut for Metallica. Coming in at number 7, released in 1997, is the second of the two specifically 90s hard rock albums that I think, honestly, are better than some people give them credit for. And number 6 is Reload, which has sold just shy, or rather just over 8.9 million copies. So just about 400,000 more than Kill 'Em All. Still, nevertheless, Reload is closing in on 9 million copies. So that's quite big in my opinion. Coming in number 5, as time has gone on, I think I've come to like Reload a little bit more. But coming in at number 5, released in 1996, the year prior, is the first of the two big hard rock albums. And that is Load, which has sold right around 11.5 million copies. Quite a leap forward in sales at 11.5 million copies sold. Arguably has outsold pretty much almost every other metal band album. There's no one else that even comes close in metal in sales numbers to Metallica. Coming in at number 4, released in 1987, is arguably my personal favorite of the first 4 Metallica albums. And that being, coming in at number 4 is Ride the Lightning, which I think is the most consistent beginning to end Metallica album, pure and simple. Though I would dare say Death Magnetic is maybe the second most consistent beginning to end. But coming at number 4, Ride the Lightning sold a little over 11.7 million copies. And I'm glad to see it's done this well. It's only a matter of time until it makes it to 12 million. But it's already a diamond certified album, given sold over 10 million copies. But with that said, I'm glad to see at least the album is doing well. Coming at number 3 is arguably, probably, just about the most famous of the original albums, I would say. And of course that is Master of Puppets. Master of Puppets has sold around, according to most recent sales numbers, it is just shy of 14 million copies sold. So, congratulations to Master of Puppets. Coming in at number 2 was the biggest surprise for me. Pure and simple, I did not expect it to be this big. Released in 1989. Coming at number 2 in sales is And Justice for All, which has sold around 15,840,000 copies, making it quite the juggernaut. Though, arguably, coming at number 1, there is no rival, the best-selling metal album of all time. And it is my personal favorite Metallica album of all time, as it was the first one I ever actually owned. First Metallica album I would have on CD or vinyl. Coming at number 1 is the Black Album, or the self-titled, whichever you want to call it. Regardless, doesn't change the fact we jumped from 15.8 million to the Black Album, which has sold 30,800,000 copies. So, closing in on 31 million. So yeah, nothing else even comes close to the sales numbers of the Black Album. And for good reason, as it has many great songs on the album, not just Inner Sandman, may I add. There's many other great songs on the album that deserve just as much love. One of my personal favorites, The Unforgiving, which I love the trilogy of those 3 songs personally. But with that said, that is it for this edition of Best to Worst. So leave a comment below, tell me what is your personal favorite Metallica album of all time, and which are you most surprised of by sales numbers. But with that said, I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the music in the background from A Perfect Circle. See you soon.